This is Mrs. Crow up in the nest, and Jimmy and I are up here together today. Hi, Jimmy. Jimmy has told me that I forgot to share his song with you. How could I do that? I'm so sorry. Would you like to share it now? That means that you're going to keep hearing it, but if I don't do it now, I'll forget. All right, gear up, Jimmy. You ready? Listen careful. It's one of my favorite parts of Jimmy. You hear it? I love your hiccups. I love them. All right, well, now we're going to hear them all the rest of today. But meanwhile, Jimmy and I are going to talk about what is it that makes us somethings. I think the hiccup in his song is a good something power that Jimmy has. Georgia has something power too. Georgia, you want to come over here? Come on. Come on. All right, I'll help. I help a lot. Georgia, what is your something power? I agree. Georgia is very good with manners. She is very proud of people that use please and thank you and your welcomes. We'll get more into it another time, I think, when we could give a whole episode to just you, Georgia. Well, with some help. But right now, that's her something power. I have a something power, which I've shared with you guys before. It's my, what is it? Well, Jefferson thinks I'm bragging. Why am I bragging, Jefferson? Why? Oh, where are you? Oh, Norman just bit the dust. Sorry, Norman. All right, here comes Jefferson. And you think I'm bragging? No, I'm sharing that my something power is my imagination. I share that something power with a whole lot of other people. A lot of other people. But before we get into anything today, what are we going to do? We're going to do our cheer. So, Jimmy, are you done singing? You are. That was very good, honey. Good job. Oh, he's going to sing some more. All right, get on up there. Sing and do the cheer. Here we go. Jimmy, let's get your head up here. Look proud of yourself. And here we go. We're not nothing. We are something. Oh, that was very powerful. Your song must have given us energy. Well, while we're talking up here in the nest about, well, we talked last time, we talked about to thine own self be true. But today we're going to talk about sort of the same thing, but a little different. You're the one who liked that subject, didn't you? He said he read a good book this last week. What's the name of it? Oh, it's called, I just so happen to have it here. Don't we work well up here? It's called Ruby the Copycat, and it's by Peggy Rathman. And this little girl wanted to be like everybody else. Poor Ruby. Doesn't she know there's only one her? There's only one Ruby. There's only one. Theodore, what do you think? You can tell me. Did I forget to explain something? I did too read this book. I just read it again. Well, he thinks that it's okay to be a copycat. You too? Why? You want to be a copier? You don't want to be an original? Theodore thinks he is an original. You are an original. And that's a good thing. I tell my kids and grandkids when they tried a little while back to say, call me Gail, you know, or they couldn't call me Mrs. Grow. I didn't exist then. So they would call me Gail. They tried it. Because they wanted to be like the grown-ups, you know, kind of thing. And what did I tell them? Georgia remembers. At least she's got to pretend she does. What do you think? There is only, how many kids? There are 8 children in this world that can call me Grandma. There's only one of those 8 that can call me Mima, because that's what he chooses to call me. I have 4 children that can call me Mom, and that's what I told them. which, yes, dear editor, is a very parental thing to say. Well, Georgia, thanks for that. Shall we talk a little bit more about Ruby? She needs to be an original, but she hasn't figured it out yet. Because we all have our something powers. Theodore's something power is his memory. Jefferson's something power is his... Jeff is a little mischievous, but not in a bad way. He's just got a lively imagination, which is probably why we get along so well. He says he loves me too. Thanks. Well, Jimmy's something power is that Jimmy is comfortable and he's loving, and when you want to be quiet, he's a good one to be quiet with. Wee One's very good at encouraging other people, aren't you, Wee One? That was very encouraging. We have Yes Bird over here. Yes Bird, what's yours? What is your something power? What if the answer is no? Oh, then you won't say anything. Well, that's probably a good thing. Would you tell me the truth, though? Oh, you would? I thank you. I guess we will continue to be good friends. Because good friends are the ones that will tell you the truth. Sometimes it's not even an easy truth. Sometimes we feel like we lose friends that way, don't we? Well, Ruby the copycat, her thing was she wanted to be like all of the important people because she thought it would make herself more important, but they weren't necessarily true. She would just pretend. Notice what she's wearing? You notice that? She wants to be just like this girl because she thinks that this girl's got it all. She's got the curly hair. She's tall. What else has she got? Ruby thinks she has it all, don't you, Ruby? Apparently you do. Ruby finds out that she has her own something power, and she had to figure it out so she could celebrate it. I like that a lot. Well, there was another. Dr. Seuss is around here somewhere. I'll find him in a second. I may just tell you because I don't know where I put him. Poor Dr. Seuss book. Well, with Dr. Seuss, he has all these different stories that he tells. Some of them are acceptable and that people like nowadays, and some people don't. I personally like them all. I was the little girl that would run into the library and grab those books off first thing, because I learned to read when I was pretty little. And when I learned to read when I was pretty little, I liked things that rhymed. Well, Dr. Seuss writes an entire story about stars upon stars. And it is all about these creatures that, well, you tell them. Can you tell them? She says she doesn't really want to tell. Why? She doesn't like stories where they learn their lesson? Why not? Oh, she thinks they're sad. Well, sometimes people need to come up with. But these people that had stars upon ours, they thought of something fun. So they said, oh, this is fun. I'm going to go do it. And then there were other people who wanted to be just like them, just like Ruby the copycat. And while she was doing that, or while they were doing that, they said, I'm going to get stars on mine. And they were on their bellies. Well, then pretty soon the ones that had stars didn't want to be like everybody else. And so what did they do? They said, we're going to invent this thing and have them taken off of ours. Sometimes I think if you're just an original to you, there you are. You're just an original. You are an original. There's lots of giraffes, and a lot of them may look a lot like you, but there's only one Georgia. One. And yes, only one Jefferson. Yes, Jefferson. He's so needy. Well, we're going to talk about the last 3 things that we need to be doing. What are those 3 things? Norman, you fell. Where did you go? Oh, are you limping? I'm sorry. He's back. Oh, hello. Are you okay? Oh, He thought he was going to have to hang out in the hospital up here. We are a hospital up here right now. And that is because one of our wild kitties, yes, another wild kitty, got hurt. And he has claimed the crow's nest as his recuperating place. I know. I think it's nice, too, that he feels safe here. Do you feel safe? He does, too. All right, well, get on up there. And remember those 3 things, 3 of them. Jefferson, you're hanging around. Why don't you tell, too? Go on up there, guys. Tell them what they're supposed to know. That we are supposed to be kind, be strong, be something. I think that all of you somethings at home and you somethings up here and my own somethingness, I think this has been a good day. I appreciate all of you and I would like to hear from you. My daughter Kendra is going nuts getting things together and we almost have the website up. Almost. As soon as I figure out how to write on it. Another technological thing. I have to get better at it. But we won't let it stop us, will we? Nope, not at all. So, if you like us, push like and subscribe. And remember what Mrs. Thumper always says. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. Bye now.